What's up, guys? It's Super Mario Pro here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Xbox controller, the PS5 controller, and the brand new Switch 2 controller that just came out last month. I just got this yesterday. I have the box in my gaming shelf, so we're just gonna be doing a review on like which one is better, like in terms of like which game company's controller is better in overall. So let's start with the Xbox, then PS5, then the Switch 2, since this one's new. I actually turned on my PS5 or my brother's PS5. All right, so for the Xbox, I don't want to take the case off because I mean, you can feel the product right here. So overall, the product feels nice. Like, I know the actual like gripper itself, like underneath the silicone case, has like a dotty feel to it, which is, I guess, fine. The buttons do feel nice. Like, I think aesthetically the buttons look cool. The fact they still do it colorly in 2025 is actually nice. I hope they do with the next Xbox console. The joy sticks, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's called, I'm a boomer, I swear, bro. The joysticks, if that's how you say it, they're a bit clicky, which I don't know if I'm a big fan of. And like moving around, you can feel it kind of vibrates in a way, like not actually vibrating, but it feels like it vibrates, which I don't know if I like. They're not too bad, but they can get noisy. The D-pad though is probably the worst of the three. Like, if you can tell, it's the worst of the three. Like, bro, why is the D-pad circular? Like, I know some games don't really need the D-pad, but it's still kind of bad though. I'm not a fan. The Xbox controller does light up, which I like. The buttons are nice, but I'm probably not gonna remember which one which ones are. Now the top buttons. Here is the controller where you have to connect it to your Xbox. These are the L and R buttons. They do feel clicky, which I like. Now this is where it, makes or breaks this controller. The RT and LT buttons. The left T button and right T button, for your sake. I like how it has like a depth when it comes to like pressing it. Like, it goes down, which I like. I like when controllers have that. Like, it goes so down. Like, yeah, that. My main problem about the Z buttons is that like there's barely any grip to it. Like, when you hold on to it feels like your fingers are gonna slip off of it. Cause like look at the edge. It has like a diagonal edge, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not gonna lie. So overall, aesthetically, okay, we're not gonna count the case, but I don't want to take it off since it took way too long to put on. I mean, you know how a white controller looks like Xbox, but aesthetically, I like it. Like, it actually, like, it's simple, but it gets the job done aesthetically. It's simple, but I love it, especially how the colors are not only on the buttons in 2025, but they're 3D, which is actually impressive. They look like rubber. I don't know what they are. All right, now the PS5 controller. These two don't have cases. Hold on. These two don't have cases. I do like how it looks. Probably better than the Xbox. Now the buttons, they feel great. Like, they feel way better than the Xbox. Joysticks are not too silent, but they feel so much better than the Xbox. The top buttons, I would say it's more clickier. Yeah, they're way more clickier. Alright. So I would give this one a... Oh yeah, I forgot to rate this. This is a 7 out of 10. I would give this one an 8. Or actually 8.5. Because it feels so much clicky. And this is perfect. Alright, now the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. Up next. Or last. What I gotta say... I don't think it looks great. Like, I know it just came out, but come on, you're competing against these guys. You can do better, bro. Like who? What was the thought process of making just this simple? But hey, it doesn't matter how it looks. It matters how it plays. Buttons I like. They feel great. The grips, man, like it's small, but it gets the job done when it comes to gripping it. The D-pad feels awesome. It feels just like the DS D-pad. The buttons, they're good, I guess. I kind of forgot the C buttons here. And here's my favorite part of the controller, the joysticks. Man, bro, like they feel buttery smooth. Like you can't even hear, even if you do, like you can kind of hear it, but from a distance it's muted. It's actually nice. Now here's my main problem about the controller. Now this might not be a problem with a lot of you, but it's the ZL and ZR buttons. Like I love how they feel. They get the job done, but I wish it was a bit more depth into it. Like look how it goes all the way down. This one is just like a button, which I don't know. Like here's the problem about the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Like I don't like the joysticks in the Switch 2 Joy-Cons only because like this like blue and red rings are like in the way, which gives it less momentum and movement, which can feel a bit uncomfortable sometimes. Like it feels too thick is what I have to say. I mean, the grip, I'm not gonna lie, the Switch 1 charging grips feel way better than the Switch 2 in my opinion, because I think the Switch 1 had more let me grab this. Like the Switch 1 has way more grip into it. Obviously, you know. But yeah, this one is like a half grip. Like it's nice, but I don't know, it's too thin. Like it's thin like that. I'm not a fan. But yeah, but we're not talking about this. We're talking about the Pro controller. The Pro controller feels better though, because you know, this one has bigger buttons and this one is like a dot. Like it doesn't matter if you're a Switch 2, you're still tiny. Okay, I would give this a 7.5 out of 10. Like it feels great, but aesthetically it drops it down a lot. Like if it looked a bit cooler, like if it was a white controller, because white controllers look cool, it'd probably be like a 9 out of 10. But yeah, but even so, like white and black controllers are just basic of the basics. Like if it was red, you'd probably get a 9.5. Oh, my feet. You'd probably get a 9.5. But yeah, the overall winner is the PS5 controller. Great buttons, great feel. Aesthetically, it's jaw-dropping, even for 5 years. Well, the Sony logo. So yeah, thanks for watching, and subscribe.